Hello everyone, this is going to be a Summoner up to level 50 guide. This is Shadowbringers 5.2. Disclaimer warning, certain spells, abilities, and or actions will be limited due to progress. For the following Glamour websites can be found in the description box below. The continuation to the Summoner series, we're going to have Ward of the Goddess for the main hand, the Topaz Carbuncle ears for the head, Eastern Ladies Togi for the body, Caller's Armlets for the hands, number 2 type B Leggings for the legs, and the Viera Sandals for the feet. This is a Shadowbringers Summoner Skill Spotlight. Okay everyone, so I'm actually going to do this now before I forget. The rest of the video has this, so I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. We're going to be glamouring your summons. There's plenty of videos on YouTube everywhere that teaches you how to glamour your summons, but I'm gonna kind of crunch it down. So the idea is, instead of you summoning, Garuda-Egi, Titan-Egi, Ifrit-Egi, you're going to change this guy to a particular Carbuncle. Remember the original Carbuncles that you would have as an Arcanist didn't really get Ifrit Carbuncle or the Ruby version. Going to need to do a level 50 quest. It is called the Egi by any other name. There should be an NPC called Shadowbringers in Limsa Lower Decks. The coordinates are 4.7 by 11.5. You pull this up. We're going to be running it through, the only way to run it through is through macro setups. A simple macro setup, the Garuda into the Carbuncle version, Titan, and then Ifrit, both or all three into the Carbuncle version. So we're gonna have to write this exactly. I'm gonna make it as big as possible. I'm also going to put this in the description. I'm gonna put the website into the description. Pretty much everything is gonna be in the description. You guys shouldn't have any issues of getting lost for any reason. So it's basically going to be this. So it's / egiglamour, and then make sure you put the quotes on there. Make sure you put those quotes, Garuda-Egi. Make sure you have that down. Do the same for Titan, and then do the same for Ifrit, if you want to change the glamour, that is. Now from Garuda-Egi, we're going to go down to the actual macro, which is going to be the Emerald Carbuncle. Again, make sure you have those quotes there. If you do not have the quotes, it will not work. So it's going to be / egiglamour, Garuda-Egi with the Emerald Carbuncle. This is the OG, the original for the Garuda. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You can name your macro as well, and then we're going to right click and execute, or however version of execute you have. We're going to execute that. We're going to exit, and we're going to resummon our Garuda, quote unquote, our summon one, but this time it's going to come out as a Carbuncle. So that's basically the idea. If you want to go back to the Garuda version, just like you did before, make sure you want to do 2 macros so you can go back and forth between each one. If you want to go back to the Garuda version, just go ahead and execute the one with just the Garuda itself, no Carbuncle attached to the end. Resummon your summon one, and we get our Garuda back. Do the same for the other ones, so I'm going to execute this. Notice how I have Topaz here, Topaz Carbuncle. Again, it will show you in the website, so we're gonna do the OGs, the original. So execute Topaz and then execute the Ruby Carbuncle for the Ifrit. We got the Garuda, goes to your Emerald Carbuncle. Titan goes to the Topaz Carbuncle, and then finally Ifrit goes to the Ruby Carbuncle. As an extension, I may as well show you guys this. You can actually turn, I prefer red, so I sometimes like to have just the red Carbuncle as all 3 of them. It is kind of confusing, but you can actually make the red or the Ruby Carbuncle summon out as all of them. So I'm going to execute all of these. Now all of these has a Ruby Carbuncle at the end instead of the Emerald or the Topaz for the Garuda and the Titan. So when I summon my summon one, it's actually just going to summon my Ruby Carbuncle. My summon 2 summons my Ruby Carbuncle. My Ifrit summons Ruby Carbuncle. What do you know? Level 50, we get Enkindle. Commands pet to use its signature attack. Can only be executed while in combat. It is instant cast with 120-second off global. Now, I've had people ask me, can you use this across multiple pets? So you can summon out Garuda, use this, and re-summon out something like an Ifrit, use it again. No, you can only use it once. It shares a 180-second off global cooldown across all pets. First up, for Garuda, we have the Aerial Blast. It deals wind damage with a potency of 350 ability to target and all nearby enemies. Aerial Blast for Garuda is used with 3 or more targets. Up for Titan, we get Earthen Fury, deals earth damage with a potency of 300 to all nearby enemies. Additional effect creates an area of molten earth around the caster, dealing damage to any enemies who enter, potency of 20, duration of 15 seconds. Now it is around the Titan itself, not the summoner. For the Earthen Fury, don't use this. Use the Aerial Blast from Garuda instead. A Titan leaves a puddle and a dot on the ground. It is inconvenient. You should be swapping out pets really quickly. The tank may even move out of the way. Just don't use this. And finally for Ifrit, we get Inferno. Deals fire damage with a potency of 300 to all enemies in a cone before its. Additional effect fire damage over time. Potency of 20, duration of 15 seconds. This is typically used on a boss encounter. It's most likely going to hit a single target. It hits a cone in front of you 90 degrees. It has 5 yalm radius, so it's very short, extremely short. If you think that you might not hit that second target, just go ahead and use Aerial Blast instead. But this is excellent up against boss encounter. Hello everyone, this is going to be a summoner up to level 50 guide. This is a dungeon example. The Tamtara Deepcroft Hard. Let's go ahead and get our default summon 1. So this video is kind of quick. It mostly shows you around which one of the 3 to use in the proper situation. You do not want to use summon 2 for whatever reason. Go ahead and use the other 2, 3 or more for Garuda and 1 to 2 for Ifrit. And that's pretty much it. That's how you summarize this entire video down to a few seconds. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and let's get right into it. Oh, I almost made a mistake there. Get a little bit close. We're down to 2 targets, so I'll just skip that part. Almost made the mistake of using a dot. Yeah, don't use Assault 2 on Garuda. Okay. So for the Enkindle Inferno, it's the same as the Assault 2. It's just higher potency and it has a dot at the end of it. It's kind of annoying that it has a dot. I honestly just think it should just do flat out damage. But it is what it is. So right here I'm not going to use my Flaming Crush because it might hit the ads. And that's a situation where I do not want to have. The Striking Tree Hard. This is Rama or Ramu, however you pronounce that. Up to level 50. So I'm going to put that on cooldown. Put this on cooldown. Basically just put all of your OGCDs on cooldown. Watch out for mechanics. So the Enkindle Inferno goes on cooldown as soon as possible. If we need to swap out pets, go ahead and use the swap as soon as the Enkindle Inferno expires. The dot on the enemy, that is. And we're just making sure that no one that is dead stays dead. Looking around for ads. Okay, burn that fester. Looking to reset dots. Okay. That's an ad right there. If I ever did see one. Put dots on the other one. There's a third one. Just making sure that Ifrit focuses the ad. I may need to resummon him. I just resummon Ifrit. I don't do fancy tricks to reposition. I just resummon and boom. Refocus. Okay. This one's done. I'm not going to do anything further to it. Put ads so I can fester it. There we go. That's all the ads. Back to the boss. It's kind of late on that addle. It's okay. No one died. Those AoEs don't do much damage. That's a tank buster, I think. So with that, they need to grab the little lightnings around. Let me redot. Okay, my Enkindle's coming back up. Just 1 OGCD. Someone already got him. Okay, fantastic. And I missed one of my fester charges there. Okay. I got tarred, so I'm just stuck. Thank God I wasn't at melee range. But I'm basically just stuck here for about 30 seconds or so. Okay, let's dot. Put all my Egi assaults on cooldown. It's too far away. No, I was using the wrong spell. Hello world, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe here. You can also donate if interested in supporting the channel. More content to watch on the right side. If interested in joining in the Tempest Talons, info in the top left. And as always, good luck to you, and we'll see you next time.